Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Dave coming to you from the backyard here in the Wyoming house. It's kind of a beautiful fall Sunday morning. It's about 11 o'clock. And anyway, I just wanted to do a video, kind of say hi. Been a few days. And just wanted to show you some Wyoming eye candy, which is probably what I'll call the video. So, the first thing I wanted to show you is fall. I would say fall is I almost want to say peak, and you'll see why when I show you some of the. I've got a couple of minutes of video that I want to clip in here and just show you. I caught a bunch of videos coming home last night, and then this morning I took one off the balcony here and just showed you what it looks like. You can kind of see it back here. But anyway, so that's the first thing I want to show you is what fall looks like here today, September 21st. So back home in Maryland, it won't even start. I mean, it'll be another month before it even starts, and it could be another 6 or 8 weeks before it looks anything like this. So it's crazy to me that it's about a 2-month difference between here and Maryland, both in fall and spring. But anyway, enough talking. Here's some eye candy for Wyoming fall. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. I thought I'd show you kind of fall out the back here. You see all my brown piles that I need to pick up. You see the Teton out there, but look out on the creek bed. Look at that fall color right there. It's a nice shot right there. If I pan on around though, you see the entire creek bed kind of looks like that and all colored up. So I get to look at this out my back window every day. Quite a privilege. I certainly understand that. Anyway, that's what fall's looking like out the back door here. So I'll show you guys almost in peak fall here in Wyoming. This is on the road in from the house. And we're actually driving back from town. We're about 2-3 miles from the house. Some more example of the colors. Pretty much the whole road driving in kind of looks like this. So we're about a mile from the house now, looking down on Pacific Creek. You can see the colors are just pretty dang amazing down in there. Sorry for all the windshield shots, but I don't know a better way to show this to you. Amazing. I get to drive by this every single day. So these are all willows. They've all turned. So the willows are what keep the moose alive. They come down here and eat the bark all winter long. So they play a huge role out here, but they've all turned. Both sides of the road are lined with willows. Anyway, such a great time of year to be out here. Anyway, we've got big storms moving in tonight, so I just want to show it to you now because if we do get a lot of wind, if we get 30, 40, 50-mile-an-hour winds tonight, tomorrow, I don't know what the colors are going to look like, so I thought I'd show them to you now. So the next thing I want to show you is I had a buddy come by, pretty much my last guest of this trip. Anyway, he came by and we spent 4 days together. And one of the things we did was we went back up to Yellowstone. And I've done it probably 20 times, and I've shown it to you in the past. But anyway, it was just a particularly perfect day. So I'm going to show you, there's 3 key places I take people on their first visit. The first is obviously Old Faithful, in the original Old Faithful Inn. It's an amazing, like 4 or 5 story, complete log structure. There's no steel in it. Built in the late 1800s. Really hasn't been modified since. So I just take you through. I show you Old Faithful. I show the old lodge, and then we move on to our second place, which is Grand Perismic Pond. It's the moon. But anyway, spend some time taking you around there. And then the third one is what they call the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. And I'll show you the most famous picture. It's called Artist Point. And then we went for a little hike and walked down to what they call Brink of the Falls, where you actually stand right at the top as the falls come over. Pretty powerful. I have no idea if it really comes across in the video, but those are the 3 things I wanted to show you from our Yellowstone trip this week. All right, you guys, here goes Old Faithful. It's chilly, it's like 35 degrees out, so it's hard to see the actual water due to the mist. That's the problem with seeing winter eruptions. It gets covered up by all the steam. Alright guys, so we're inside the Old Faithful Lodge, the original lodge. It's 4 stories, 100% wood. They maintain it, but they don't modernize it. The video does it no justice whatsoever, but I have no idea how else to show it to you. Alright guys, so this is the formal dining room inside the lodge. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's kind of late breakfast shift, but you just don't see this anymore. I just wanted to show it to you. Pretty amazing, huh? So we're here at Grand Prismatic Ponds. This is one of the key sites you have to see along the Yellowstone River. And the hot springs dump out, they spill out of the ponds into the river right here. Pretty cool. You can see it all the way up the river. It's happening. So you can see it's called Excelsior. It's just a little crater full of crystal clear, boiling hot water. The steam plume in this weather is crazy. Alright, so this is the actual Grand Prismatic Pond. You can actually see the color more in this one. It's definitely otherworldly up here. You can really see the colors in this pond now. Tour on. Pretty cool, beautiful, hard to capture. You can see another outlet from the hot springs of the Grand Prismatic Pond flowing down into the Yellowstone River. Alright guys, so this is Artist Point. This is what they call the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. And then way out there is probably the most iconic shot in Yellowstone. That's Lower Falls. Pretty amazing. This is an hour from my house, if you can believe it. Not too many tourists here today. So the falls are back that way, and now we're looking down canyon, down river. Crazy colors, crazy topography. Anyway, Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. What a privilege to be able to stand here. Now we're standing on the top of Upper Falls. Down here, this is called Brink of Upper Falls, or Brink of Falls. They're standing where it falls over. Just another shot a little further away. I hope you can hear that. People up there on the south rim. Then another tradition I have with guests on our Yellowstone day, we always try to eat dinner up here so we don't have to drive the extra miles. It's a long day. It's pretty much a 12-hour day just to see the lower half of the park. So we eat at the Mule Room at Jackson Lake Lodge, which is just a couple miles from the house here. So, but we caught it perfect. I mean, better lucky than good. So we had dinner right at sunset. So I wanted to show you what sunset looks like on the Tetons from the Mule Room at Jackson Lake Lodge. So that's what this is. All right, guys, we're back at the Jackson Lake Lodge for dinner. This is no better view of the Tetons than out back here. So we got dinner in about 10 minutes. Caught sunset perfectly today. All right, so next thing is some dog shots, but I've been taking care of my buddy Murph's dog. I had him for 8 days. His name is Legend. He's a red canoe lab. They were bred. They're about 60% of the size of a yellow lab or a black lab or a chocolate lab, and they were originally engineered to be hunters or retrievers from canoes. So they're quite a bit smaller, but he's a sweet dog. I've got to know him for the last year, coming into the lounge, and it was an honor to take care of him. So anyway, here's some dogs video out in the creek and around the property. And then we gave Legend back on Friday to his family. So there's a quick video of him at the lounge waiting for his owners to pick him up. So here's a little bit of dog coverage for you. Hey Murph, day 7, Thursday afternoon. You can see he's just great, fits in fine. We're having a late afternoon romp because I was up in the park all day. Anyway, your boy's doing great. First he jumped into the bush as soon as I wanted to record him for you. Hey Murph, it's Thursday afternoon, day 7. Your boy's doing great, fits in fine. We're doing a late afternoon romp because I have a guest here. We were up in the Yellowstone all day. But your boy's eating great, taking his medicine great, fits in great. I will bring him to the lounge tomorrow afternoon because I gotta go to the airport anyway. So you can come, or your kid can come pick him up from the lounge tomorrow afternoon. There he is. All right, buddy, bye. So there's my visitor. It's Legend. They're my two in the creek. There you go, all 3 of them together. My visitor's been with me a week now. He goes home tomorrow, but he fits in like a regular old pack member now. Here's your boy loving the creek again. They're all romping together. Full member of the pack now, buddy. He's been no issue, buddy. I just want you to know, Murph, not one problem. Look at a little autistic flare. 2 dogs. Okay, 3 dogs backlit in the creek. No dogs backlit in the creek. Anyway, Legend goes home tomorrow. There'll be a 2-dog family tomorrow night. It's been a pretty good week though, no issues. Alright, we got him in the lounge. He's getting his final bone. Ready for Colby to pick him up in a little bit.
They're not really aggressive either.
Smoking the Wyoming Meerschaum as always. Coloring up beautiful. That was Snow White on Memorial Day. And what's in it? Some 8-state burley. I really, over my 3-year pipe journey, I've really migrated away from aromatics. It's not a judgment, by the way, but I like the unadulterated tobacco taste. 8-state burley is a perfect example. I'm very much on the burley side of the tobacco blend family. I'm not much for casings or toppings, cherry flavor, vanilla flavor, rum flavor. I've kind of, for some reason, I've migrated away from that. So, anyway, enjoying some 8-state burley while I chat with you this morning. So that kind of ends the eye candy portion of the video. I decided to chat with you for a few minutes. I've been golfing pretty much every week since I got here. I've probably golfed 12 times, which is really nice. And then next week, so this is Sunday, I mean like in 10 or 11 days from now, I'm going on my first fly fishing trip. It's an overnight. It's guided. There's 8 of us going together. So it'll be a great way. So I've gone through and purchased all my fly fishing gear. It's all arrived. It's here at the house. I've got a couple of nice fly fishing outfits right downtown in Jackson. So I've been going to them and buying flies and things. So at some point I'll do a fly fishing setup for you. I'll show you all the gear, and then I'll take you on the trip, I believe. But I think it's next Wednesday and Thursday. So we'll see. But it's nice. It's nice to add yet another. We did some ATVing this week. So that's 2 ATV days, 12 golf days, and now I'm starting to add fly fishing in. So feels really good. When I leave here a week before Thanksgiving, I'll drive over to Sean's to spend a few days in Denver. We're going to buy custom ski boots where he bought his. And then when I return to Denver after the holidays, I'll stay at Sean's for 4 or 5 days, and we'll do a couple ski days. I'll buy skis in January when I'm with Sean, and then I'll bring all my ski gear out here, and we'll add skiing to the outfit as well. So that'll be kind of nice. I'll show you Jackson Mountain Resort, JMR. I bought a resident season ticket, which makes it pretty economical to ski. So those 2 more things we're adding, fly fishing and skiing. So starting to take more and more advantage and not just breaking myself out on the tree project now. So I'll probably do a separate video on this because I don't want to jam this subject just at the end of the video, but I'll talk about it now since I'm chatting with you guys, and that's some channel changes I'm contemplating. I mean, you've seen my content change over the last year, more towards Wyoming updates, life school, CEO school, and I've really almost unintentionally completely moved away from tobacco. In fact, I make jokes about it. Yeah, this is where the tobacco section ends. So I'm thinking about changing the channel name and moving away from Piper Dave 2023 and creating something like Wilderness Wisdom or Wyoming Wisdom, something like that. Because I'm spending more and more time here. In fact, I'll have been 2025. I'll have almost 8 months here. So anyway, that's one of the context changes I'm thinking about for the channel. The other is I might drop the pipe and tobacco because I really don't. I mention it just to stay part of the YTPC more than anything, but it's really not getting out here and showing you the Wyoming meerschaum every time. It's the same pipe every time. My tobacco tastes don't change that much. I'm kind of rarely I change. I've got 8 or 10 blends that I smoke, and I don't branch outside of those very often. So we'll see, because one of my goals for my channel is to reach out and help more people than I currently am. And having an unrestricted channel, one that I don't have to click 18 and older, because that really completely shuts YouTube's support of your channel off. Anyway, that's something I'm considering. I think the last update is my weight loss. Several of you have noticed it, asked me about it, commented about it. So, one of the biggest questions is how much weight I've lost. So I don't really know, to be honest. I'm guessing 30, 35 pounds. But what I can tell you is when I arrived here on Memorial Day, I wore a size 44 waist jeans. Today I put on a pair of size 38. So that's 6 inches reduced. That's great. This is an XL shirt. I used to wear 3XL. And this is actually too big. It's the first time I've worn it. So I'm going to probably order actually, I haven't done this in 30, 40 years, but I'll probably go ahead and order a couple of large shirts, not even XL, just large. That's just what blows my mind. Anyway, I've got almost 2 more months here. I'm sitting here on September 21st, so probably 7 more weeks. So maybe we'll get into 36-inch jeans, and maybe I'll start wearing large shirts instead of 3X. So, but anyway, that's really all I've got. So we'll just call it a great video, I hope. Hope you enjoyed seeing the eye candy and the conversation. Hope you got a great week planned out in front of you. And I ask God to bless you and to bless the lives of those around you and those that are important to you. That's it, you guys. We'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.